Yes, you can challenge that. The only question which you would have to satisfy is why did you not oppose the application in the first place? And because, yes, why did you contest the proceedings in the first place? And secondly, you would also have to look and see what is the basis of the claim, because there are plenty of judgments which have said that when you are claiming a tendency, you have to establish not only that you are presently cultivating the field, but you have to establish when the tendency was created, for which property it was created, and by whom it was created.
What is the procedure? We can appeal.
Yes, you have to file an appeal.
You have to file an appeal.
I hope that answers your question. Moving on to the next.
Hello, I just have a question. A lot of the Comunidade land is agricultural, and I've noticed that there's a lot of land around where I live in Pavla where the fields are not being used at all. They're just lying vacant for a long time. So when I started doing farming on my private farm, a few of my neighbors who have Comunidade land have offered, because they've seen that my land was just barren before, but now it's becoming a forest, and a lot of fruit trees and vegetables and all. So they've offered me individually if I can lease their land and use it, because they want it to be used and just like vacant. Is that possible, and what is the process? Can it be legally leased for 5 years or 10 years or something like that? It's Comunidade and they are the tenants.
I suppose you could apply to the Comunidade for lease for cultivation.
Hello. Recently, some Comunidades got together and they have filed the petition to the governor. Suppose we all Comunidade petition to the High Court regarding the illegal houses by migrant workers, regularization of the Comunidade land. Can it is a good case for us to file in the High Court so that all the Comunidades can take managing committee decision or general body decision?
If you belong to a Comunidade and there are illegal encroachments on your Comunidade land, which the government now wants to regularize by virtue of this new amendment, you can certainly challenge it and get a stay on that process in our court.
Secondly, for the interim period until you challenge the amendment, you can pass general body resolutions to oppose the regularization, because under this amendment it is the attorney alone who has to give the consent.
Not managing committee, no?
Attorney alone. So if the general body passes a resolution, that will supersede the attorney's authority.
My question is regarding Article 4, which Advocate Giselle brought up as a question. Like considering unmarried daughters, widows, orphans to be considered as members of the Comunidade. I see that it's not happening anyway. Also, for the last Comunidade convention, the issue of giving rights to the girl daughters of the Gaunkas, that also was discussed. Can the panelists or anybody enlighten us? What is the progress on that front?
I'm not sure about the progress, but I'm sure you can follow it up legally by ensuring that it happens with your respective Comunidade. I'm sorry, I'm not aware of how far that has progressed as far as.
Good morning. I'm president of Nerul Comunidade, and I would like to know if migrants can buy shares from shareholders, especially rich builders who come, even pester us, offering huge amounts of money to buy a share in each Comunidade. Is it possible?
A share can be bought by anybody. You need not be governed or a component of any Comunidade to be entitled. Like I said earlier, the shares were sold when the Comunidade required money. You have to compare it to how a company is. There is no bar for a particular kind of person to buy a share in a company. This is just a much older form than a company selling shares.
Can some amendment be made to prevent this? Because they are eyeing the land for huge construction for building purposes.
So, amendment again is within the domain of the legislature. if the legislature wants, they can amend. The only way a Comunidade can protect itself from such a thing is to seek to rebuy the shares back from the shareholders.